$1 million of umbrella coverage sounds like a lot, but is it enough for your Massachusetts family? Or do you need $2 million, $3 million, or even $5 million? Today, I'm going to show you how to think through this decision, how to figure out the right amount of umbrella coverage based on your specific situation. I'm Carlos Vargas with Vargas & Vargas Insurance, so let us find your number. The first question to ask is, what do you have to lose in a worst-case situation? A serious accident, a major injury claim, what could a plaintiff potentially come after? Start with your home equity. If your home is in Massachusetts, especially the Boston area, you might have significant equity. A home in Newton, Brookline, Wellesley, or Canton, even much more. $300,000, $500,000, or even $1 million of equity. That is an asset that can be pursued. Add this, your savings and investment accounts. Retirement accounts like 401ks and IRAs have some protection in Massachusetts, but not all assets do. Brokerage accounts, savings accounts, and other investments can be targeted. Add any other valuable property, second homes on Cape Cod, vacation properties, and valuable collections. And here is what many people forget, your future income. In Massachusetts, courts can garnish wages to satisfy judgments, and judgments can be collected for up to 20 years. If you are earning good income and have years of working life ahead, that future earning potential is an asset too. Add it all up, that total is roughly what you have at risk in a liability lawsuit. The common rule of thumb is to carry an umbrella coverage equal to your total net worth. If you have $1 million in assets and future earnings, carry at least $1 million umbrella. If you have $2 million, carry $2 million. But I would actually push you to go a bit higher than this rule suggests, for two reasons. First, you are not just protecting what you have today. You're protecting against what you might have over the next 20 years that a judgment can be enforced. Your career will likely progress, your home will likely appreciate, your retirement savings will likely grow. You want coverage that protects your future self too. Second, jury awards in Massachusetts can be substantial. Medical costs are high, pain and suffering awards and serious injuries causes can be significant. A catastrophic accident, permanent brain injury, paralysis, even death can easily result in multi-million-dollar judgments. So while matching your assets is a reasonable starting point, consider going higher if you can afford the relatively modest additional premium. Let me walk you through some specific factors that might push you towards higher coverage. Teen drivers. If you have a teen driver, you have the highest risk driver demographic in your household. The potential for a serious at-fault accident is elevated. I would increase your umbrella by at least $500,000. If not $1 million when you add a teen driver. Swimming pools. Pools are one of the biggest liability exposures a home can have. Drowning accidents, diving injuries, attractive nuisance claims. The potential severity is enormous. Pool owners should seriously consider $2 million or more of umbrella coverage. Dogs. Massachusetts' strict liability for dog bites can mean you are on the hook for any bite, regardless of the dog's history. Certain breeds and larger dogs have higher bite severity potential. Dog owners should factor this into their umbrella decision. Frequent entertaining. If you host a lot of parties or gatherings, especially if alcohol is served, your liability exposure increases. A guest who is injured at your party, or worse, who drives drunk after leaving your party and causes an accident, can create serious liability. Rental property. If you own rental properties in Massachusetts, the liability exposure multiplies also. Tenant injuries, visitor injuries, property issues, landlords face significant exposure. High-profile career. If you're a doctor, a lawyer, executive, or high-profile professional, you might be seen as a deeper pocket and more likely to be sued for larger amounts. Consider higher limits. But here is the good news. Additional umbrella coverage is remarkably inexpensive. A $1 million umbrella might cost between $200 and $300 a year, but going from $1 million to $2 million might only add $75 to $100 per year. And going from $2 million to $3 million might only add another $75 a year. The marginal cost of additional coverage decreases significantly as you go higher. So the question is not really whether you can afford more coverage, it is whether the additional peace of mind is worth a relatively small premium difference. For Massachusetts families with real assets to protect, we generally recommend at least $2 million umbrella coverage. The cost difference from $1 million to $2 million is minimal, and the additional protection is meaningful. Remember that your umbrella requires certain minimum limits on your underlying auto and homeowner policies. Typically, insurance carriers want on your auto at least $100,000, $300,000 or $250,000, $500,000 in liability limits. On your homeowners, at least $300,000 or $500,000 of liability. These requirements exist to ensure you have solid first layer protection. The umbrella is meant to cover catastrophic excess, not to be your primary liability coverage. If you currently have lower limits, you will need to increase them when adding an umbrella policy. The good news is that the higher underlying limits do not cost much more, and the umbrella premium assumes that you have this foundation in place. So, how much umbrella coverage do you need? Consider your total assets, your home equity, savings, and future income. Consider risk factors like teen drivers, pools, dogs, and entertaining. And remember that additional coverage beyond $1 million is very affordable for most Massachusetts families with meaningful assets. We recommend at least $2 million. Premium difference is minimal, and the protection difference could be significant. In the next video, I want to focus specifically on teen drivers and umbrella coverage, because adding a young driver is one of the most important times to make sure your umbrella is in place. I will link that video above. And if you want help figuring out the right amount of coverage for your specific situation, reach out to our team for a free, no obligation coverage review. All of the contact information is in the description of this video. Remember, stay informed and stay properly protected. I'm Carlos Vargas with Vargas & Vargas Insurance. I'll see you in the next video.